Ah! Oh, the music! Alright, already! And here we finally are, at top rung. The other should arrive ere long. Alphano! Nemu! Come up here! There's something I need you to see. What could this be about? Okay. There's a village, Nemu! Over to the northeast. So there is. Yet after 2 decades without the latter in operation, I would not be surprised if such an isolated settlement had long since abandoned. Nor I. But that was before I spied someone leave it and proceed to head in our direction, all while trying to remain unseen. Oh. Whoever this mysterious person is, they should be still out there. Go on and take a look, Nemu. Alright. Alright. Oh! I see you! I see- It's the painter guy! It's the painter! I think its name is Tristal? You have to be Tristal! You have spotted the mysterious person. However, it seems like he likewise spotted you and hurried back to the village. Oh, okay. There's someone, right? And they were spying on us. Personally, I don't feel comfortable not knowing who they are. What do you say we investigate? I'm curious too, I must admit. I dare say we have a bit of time ere before the others ascend. It's settled then. Let's head to the village and see if it's indeed inhabited. Bro, it has to be Tristal. I think if I had the name right, he would tell us his name. Oh shit! Oh no! Oh no! Aw. I guess I'll just... You hear faint sounds from inside the building, however, the door refuses to budge. Food has been hung out to dry in the sun, quite recently by your reckoning. The cups are half empty or half full, depending on how you see such things. Behind the counter, a kettle bubbles steadily over the stove. What news, Nemu? Were you able to find anything of note? Yes, people are definitely still living here. Indeed. While there's no one to be seen, 'tis plain that this village is anything but abandoned. If the villagers are trying to conceal themselves, they are doing a rather poor job of it. But if they don't wish to be seen, what are we to do? I say, aren't you the ones who saved my life? Yes, it is, Tristal! It is! It has to be! You have to be. Hey! You're Tristal, the artist from Yolmore. Yeah! I remember his name! Yeah! He's going to help us, I'm sure of it. You remembered. Ever since we parted ways, I've worried for you, bound for the city as you were. Never did I imagine that we would meet again, and here of all places. We could say the very same thing to you, my friend. I'm glad to see you hale and whole. But tell me, what is this village? This is Amity, a settlement made up of those who survived from being exiled from Yolmore. Oh, I see. As I wandered the wilds, I chanced to cross paths with an inhabitant of these parts. He took me through a secret tunnel which led me to the top of the bright cliff. I've been here ever since. Life is hard, but we know a semblance of peace. Well, we did at any rate, until Mount Gulg broke away from the earth. Then just as suddenly, the ladder started moving again. And you feared whoever was coming up would threaten your lives. Aye, but I see now there's no cause for concern. Will you tell me what it is? What has brought you here? Yes. So Vorthri is a Sin Eater, and he's fled to Mount Gulg. 'Tis a strange tale, but I have no reason to doubt your words. I owe you my life. If there's anything I can do to help, you need but say the word. Your help will be most welcome, Tristal. To begin with, we request your people's permission to reconnoiter the area. If we are here to confront Vorthri, we must find a way to reach Mount Gulg. Of course! You hardly need our permission to be here. I will tell the others about you and yours. Now, we haven't much offered in the way of hospitality, but our village is at your disposal. Please use it as you see fit in your quest. Yet another hapless soul that Alphino saved from mortal danger, I see. Some things never change. At any rate, it seems that brother has a mind to linger. Meanwhile, I have a mind for us to explore. Nemu and I are going to scout the area. We'll be back in a while. Oh? Very well then. Just take care out there. More so than the revelation that Vorthri is a Sin Eater, I'm surprised that the free citizens of Ysayeau came together to work on the ladder. Is it possible for people to change so quickly? Take care out there. If you sense even the slightest danger, pray return back at once. Okay. I'll be careful. The path diverges. Let's split so we can cover more ground. I'll go east if you would be so kind as to head west. We can aim to meet at the foot of the mountain, taking note of what we see along the way. In a short while then. Oh, there it is. There's a Sin Eater. Oh, this fucker. Oh, shit.
You're a sight for sore eyes. I don't know about you, but I bumped into quite a few Sin Eaters out there.
Same.
You too, then. It seems the closer we get to Mount Gulg, the more of them there are.
Mm-hmm. Jesus.
Looks a lot bigger from here, doesn't it?
Yeah.
If I were Vorthri, the first thing I'd do is surround myself with as many Sin Eaters as I could lay my hands on. And judging by the number we've already faced, his lordship is of the same mind.
Mm-hmm.
This is going to be a tough climb.
Yeah.
But first things first. We need to determine if climbing is even an option. The more I look, the less likely it seems. Y'shtola is right to be worried. But flying may be our only choice after all.
Who? What? Magitech?
There you are. Master Alphino was afeard you had met with some misfortune.
Hey! Oh!
Urianger. And you too, Exarch. What brings you here?
I wish to observe the final struggle with my own eyes. I arrived at bottom rung too late to accompany you, but I was in time to join Urianger and the others. Come, let us see how this unfolds.
Okay. If that's the case, I think that's Alec Tech. Whoa!
Well, it seems flying is off the table.
If we have learned that much, then the Machina have served their purpose.
Ah, so that's what they were for. Wasteful, but effective.
It would seem our foe will not be reached by land or air. We must needs withdraw to consider another course.
True.
Master Alphino waiteth for us atop rung. Thither should we make our way.
I didn't expect to see the Chais here, though I suppose it's well within their rights. At any rate, it's time to tackle our next obstacle, finding a way to reach Mount Gulg. For this, we'll need to pull our heads together.
In short, there's no path, and the sky is thick with Vorthri's winged devils.
He's very protected.
We might consider Aaaaaaa, but without extensive training, we cannot hope to contend with the Eaters. Yulmore's airship fleet, meanwhile, consists solely of transport vessels ill-suited for battle. And without the expertise of one such as Sid, we are in no position to attempt a refit.
Yeah. Rip.
Oh, it's so frustrating! That wretched mountain should jolly well come back down to earth!
Now, dearest, we mustn't disturb these good people at their work. We've ridden the ladder and seen the sights. It's past time we took our leave.
The lady may well have the right of it.
What? What?
Mount Gulg will not soon come down to Earth, nor can we compel it to do so. But if the mountain will not come to the land, mayhap the land may be made to come to the mountain. In the form of a Talos. A Talos large enough to reach out and take the volcano in its grasp.
How are we gonna do that?
To build such a golem would be an onerous undertaking indeed. Yet the principle seemeth sound in itself.
Boulder Dash! No one has ever made one even half that size.
But can you?
Leaving aside the small matter of logistics, which, by the way, would be no small matter, the design would be unimaginably complex. Though, I suppose, if its only function is to cling to the ruddy mountain, perhaps it needn't be. Solid base, firmly rooted to the ground, sacrifice mobility to simplify the construction, reducing materials required. Wait, what am I thinking? We would still need a veritable army of people to do the work. Left to the crew that helped down below, it would take decades, if not a nice round century.
So we need more hands. And what sort of things would these hands be required to do?
Well, let's see. First, we need people to secure the stone for the chassis. The rock found in the mountain would suit our purposes well enough. It would be a simple task to quarry the stuff, but given the stupendous quantity required, we need all the help we can get.
We have friends amongst the miners of Aaaaaaa. I will go and petition their aid.
While you do that, I'll make for Mord Sook. I'm sure I'll be able to drum up some support.
Then I shall return to Calusia. From fishers to carpenters, Yulmore is home to all manner of talented folk. I dare say their skills will avail us.
Is there anything else you need?
Well, yes, actually. Magic. Lots of the stuff, as much as possible. To awaken a Talos of this size would require an entire congregation of mages.
Hey, Y'shtola, go get your peeps.
Many among the Knights Blessed are gifted in the arcane arts.
Hey!
I will recruit them to our cause.
The Fey folk, too, possess surpassing aptitude in magics. Yet they are not wont to cooperate in the endeavors of men. Leastwise, not without making all manner of mischief. That being the case, I would instead call upon the people of the Crystarium, with thy permission, Exarch.
We are at your disposal, as are our Aaaaaaa and Chocobos.
I'm sorry. You mean to tell me you can call on not only the people of Yulmore and the Crystarium, but the Knights Blessed and the Mord, and even those miners?
Yeah! We'll call on everybody.
That's just about everyone in Ballynorvrand.
Yeah! Isn't that great?
Who are you people? And how did you come to have so many friends?
You come and go. I want to say this. Yeah!
Saviors of the world? Are you being serious? Oh, gods, you are.
So, as you can see, you will not want for bodies. I trust you will have your design ready in good time for their arrival. Norvrant is counting on you, heir to Daedalus Stoneworks.
Yes.
We'll be back as soon as we can, and we'll bring the whole world with us.
I take it we will be assisting Master Chai, though I am quite sure he has everything under control.
Mm-hmm. You got this! Have the design ready, she says. In good time, she says. Does she even understand what's involved? Before I can even attempt to design anything, I need intimate knowledge of the land, the knowledge of locals. Last I heard, no one lives here. There are some people who live here. What? A village of Yulmoran exiles? But those people would have every reason to loathe the free citizen like me. They couldn't possibly be willing to cooperate. You'd be surprised. This will never work. Never! I never should have fixed that ruddy lift. Never should have ridden up here. Never should have. Never should have. Oh, you're scared. It's okay. It's okay. I can't do it. It's impossible. Oh dear. Darling appears to have lost the plot. But he has it in him, Nemu. He's the cleverest man I know. He just wants for confidence sometimes. If you were to give him some words of encouragement, I'm sure he can give you your Talos. A bit of advice I learned from his mother. He responds poorly to obvious praise. You'll need to find another way to stoke the fires of his motivation. Awaken his sense of daring. Choose words that will best encourage Chai-Nuzz. In order to succeed, you must lift his spirits sufficiently during the conversation. Oh shit. Nothing too obvious. Okay. Okay, I got this. Chai-Nuzz is plagued with self-doubt. I can't do it. No one can. A Talos of that size. No one's even dreamed of it. Okay, this is too obvious. Maybe this one? He did, but he's such a capable lad, brimming with confidence. I suppose even the most capable among us have struggles to overcome. Chai-Nuzz still harbors some misgivings. But regardless of my own feelings, I can't do a damn thing without help from those villagers. And they're not barely likely to give it. Crystal's among them. You said so yourself. Lest you've forgotten, we essentially sent him to his death. Even if the others don't bear our personal grudge, he would never forgive us. Okay, this one is too obvious. This one is kinda okay. I think this one is the best option, hopefully. I know. Unless we take the first step, there can never be reconciliation. This is a chance for everyone to come together. Even if they hurled stones at me, perhaps it's worth trying to apologize. Chai-Nuzz still harbors some misgivings. But what then? In the end, it's not even a question of forgiveness. Building such an enormous Talos is impossible, and no amount of contrition will change that. And even if by some miracle the people of Amity were willing to let bygones be bygones, they think that the plan is absurd. I think it's absurd. No. We liberated a castle with a strategy that many would call absurd. Well now, to flood the very castle you sought to reclaim, such a strategy would indeed be considered absurd. Yet you succeeded in not spite of, but because of it. Your own strategy may likewise seem absurd, but maybe, just maybe, it stands a better chance of success for it. Chai-Nuzz is feeling somewhat optimistic. But be it that as I may, there are risks to consider should the adventure fail. Imagine for a moment that we fail to reach Vol3 and only succeed in provoking him. In his fury, he may well unleash his hordes of eaters and will meet a horrible end. I'll protect you. I'll protect everyone. I see what you did there. That's how you win over the masses, with that irrepressible aura of dependability. But very well. You've made your conviction clear, and I'm assured in spite of myself. I won't let my fears get the better of me. It's unseemly if nothing else. Chai-Nuzz is burning with motivation! Hey, good shit. Yay! Yes, yes! By the gods, I can do this. I just need to have a little faith in myself. Right. Let's head to Amity and speak with the villagers. With Trystal. My love, things are liable to become more dangerous. I want you to wait for me back in Ysayeau. Oh, no. Wherever you go, I'm going too. Besides, you're not the only one who has to apologize. But there's no telling what may happen out here. I don't know if I can keep you safe. Oh, but perhaps this is a bad idea after all. I don't think I have what it takes. Bro, come on. Master Chai, that you are beset with doubt is proof that you can envision the task ahead. In which a man can envision, he can make reality. Thus did some old friends of mine once say. Even should it feat for it divine. If something has been done before, then it most assuredly can be done again by your own hands. That's a little idealistic, don't you think? Perhaps, Master Chai, perhaps. But what is a man if not idealistic creature? 'Tis not an easy thing to achieve one's dreams. My friends can attest to that. Countless times did they meet with frustration in the course of their endeavors. None would have found fault with them had they given up, and yet they never did. One step after the next, they forged on towards their goals. And for their determination, they accomplished numerous feats that many believed lay beyond the reach of mankind. Like them, you are a man of science. Amidst your doubts, surely there is a spark of desire. The desire to make the impossible possible. Come, darling. Like the old days. I would be the first to see your Talos. And you shall be, my dear. I would have none other at my side when my greatest masterpiece awakens. Ah! I'm tearing up! This is so cute! Right then, to Amity. I am glad my words struck a chord. Shall we? You! You have every right to be angry with us, but please listen to what I have to say. I am tasked with delivering these people to Mount Gulg, by means of a Talos to heretofore unseen proportions. However, I cannot do this without the cooperation of those with intimate knowledge of this land. That is, you and your fellow villagers. Cooperation? After you ignored my desperate pleas and cast me out, you have the gall to come here and ask for my cooperation? You have every right to be upset. Bothry is not the one to blame for your suffering. We are. We were free citizens without a care in the world, indifferent to the hardship of others. We didn't know what would become of you, and frankly, we didn't care. But we know now that what we did to you, to fool many, was wrong. Terribly wrong. No words will suffice to make amends, but I want you to know that we are deeply sorry. I'm not sure how to feel. Should I forgive you? Hate you? Perhaps it's not even my place to judge. After all, I sought a place in your city. I wanted to be you, once. But one thing is clear to me. All of that is in the past, and we mustn't let past wrongs stand in the way of the brighter future. And so, I will cooperate with you. Please see our friends to Mount Gulg. You have my word. I'll set to work on the design at once. Wouldn't do to have nothing to show the others when they return with help. Make no mistake, this venture is unprecedented in the history of Talos building. Nay, the history of all mankind. But rest assured, this genius of Daedalus Stoneworks will deliver. Ah! Wicked White! Is there a problem? Well, you see, I've been promised people to procure the stone as well as imbue magic. When I was put on the spot earlier, I thought that was all we required. But I forgot about the rather important item needed to bring a Talos to life. Was it the heart? It has to be the heart. The heart! Yes! That's right, the heart! I'm pleased to see you have some familiarity with Talos. Yep. So, while I work on the design, I'd be much obliged if you could see the procuring the ore to which to fashion the heart. A heart suitable to bringing a Talos to life, a heart suitable of bringing to life a Talos shall embrace the very firmament. A. If you seek the material for the Talos heart, I know people who may be able to assist. They are the Tals, a dwarven family that have mined this land. That long mined this land. No one knows its bounty as well as they. If you explain your situation, I'm sure they would be willing to cooperate. Indeed, 'twas one of them that showed me the secret tunnel to the top of the cliff. You will find the Thals at their village to the northwest, a place called Tamra. When you arrive, seek an audience with Chief Zamont, and do not forget to greet him with a hearty lolly-ho. Permit me to join you, Nemu. I would keep my joints limber, and mayhap I can provide some manner of assistance. I'll leave the heart to the two of you then. The variety of ore doesn't matter so long as it's rich with ether. I'll aim to have my design complete by your return. So this is Tamra. Seldom do we see the dwarven folk at the Crystarium. To now be in the presence of so many. I shall enjoy of not having to crane my neck for a change. Lolly ho! Lolly ho? What sorry excuse for a greeting was that? Where's your heart, lass? Your stones? Come, let's try it again. Lolly ho! Lolly ho! Now you try. Not bad, not bad. But there's room for improvement. Any road, not that we observed common courtesy. Who are you and what are you doing here? At the recommendation of the denizens of Amity, we have come to seek the aid of the Tal family. May we speak to Chief Zamat? Why, yes you may! I am Zamat, and I bid you welcome to Tamra. If it's the folk of Amity what sent you here, you must have quite a tale to tell. Come, let's hear it. Well, well. And there I thought those below had no fight left in them. Having said that, it's not like we know how to deal with that floating volcano and all them sin eaters neither. If you're serious about restoring peace to these parts though, we'll gladly lend you a hand. However, the kind of ore you seek's precious to us too. Oh, I see. If I let you if I let you have it only for you to bungle things up and squander it, like no amount of ale will wash away my chagrin. Chagrin. First, I need to make sure you're worthy. By means of a trial. Aye, a trial most tricksy, passed down through the line of Gaul. And what is this trial? Come with me and I'll tell you all. Listen well. As you know, we're a mining folk, and in the mining life, danger's a constant companion. So, when we come of age, each of us must prove our readiness to take to the mines. This we do by undertaking a trial which tests the traits all good miners can do without: discernment, diligence, and dexterity. We call it 3D Mine Runner. Look on my helm. Marks its features well. You'll be given a slingshot, which you must see to shoot dwarves, as where helms are what are different. What? I've already made the necessary arrangements. When you're ready to take the trial, report to the observer nearby. Best of luck to you. Okay. Lolly ho! You must be the challenger that the chief mentioned. I'll show you to the rooftop at once. As I'm sure you've been told, in 3D Mine Runner, you use a slingshot to shoot them as wear the wrong helm. Let's begin the spot of practice, eh? Okay. Search for the dwarf wearing the wrong type of helm. Okay. Okay. Ah, shit! Come on! Come out! Nice shooting! Keep it up in the actual trial, eh? Oh my god. Aye, that's the way. Next time, it's a trial for sure. Let me know when you're ready, eh? Ready for the trial? Right this way then. This time, there'll be them as wear the right helm. You shoot him, you fail. So look carefully afore you let the stone fly. Oh, it's here. I found you. Gotcha. Well done! A fine show of discernment and dexterity. Well done, well done! The trial never lies. You've got what it takes to be a miner. Run along back to the chief now. And get on with your putting in to all this strangeness of late. No problem. That was some impressive shooting, lass. Consider me satisfied. Aye, 'tis plain you didn't come this far with luck alone, so I'll place my faith in you, and help you find the ore you seek. Did you know that the Colossia is rich in sulfur? Well, it is. We've been mining the stuff since ancient times. And every so often, the self-same veins yield what's called Earthseed, a rare ore steeped in magic. Time was, we used to refine Earthseed for this and that, but the technique's been lost. The stuff's still out there to be had though, provided you know where to look. And no place is surer than Duerger's Tool. Okay. Problem is, the site's been occupied by our age-old rivals, the gogs. Greedy Saw's claimed place is theirs, and refused to let any other bugger near. Oh. There never was a more odious than Grogs. I could go forever about these hornless hornless horsons. If you want the Earthseed, you've got to deal with the Gogs. Reckon you're up to a challenge? We have dealt with far worse. I'm sure we can find a way to obtain what we need. That's the spirit. Now, to help you find your way, I'll have one of ours go with you.
I'll do it. I'll go with them.
Hello. You, Court? I couldn't help overhearing. I knew the eaters had flocked to Gulg, but I didn't know why. To think that the last Light Warden's hiding up there. The fate of Calusia. No, the world hangs in the balance. If I can be of some help, then I want to do my part. Your zeal is commendable, lad, but it isn't so simple. This here's Korut. Young as he is, he's one of the village's finest miners. The lad's got an uncanny sense of where to dig, and his aim with a pickaxe is as true as any dwarf's. Put him in the thick of battle, and he couldn't hit the side of a minecart if he was sitting in it. Oh, I see. If all he needed to do was dig, he'd beat your dwarf. But he's liable to become a Sin Eater's breakfast before he can even manage a swing. It's true, I'm helpless in a fight. But I still want to try. Please, please let me go with you. Why not? I'll take care of you, you take care of the ore. Oh, thank you so much. I'll try my best not to be a burden. If you want to take Korut, far be it from me to stop you. Keep him safe though, will you? We will most assuredly encounter the Sin Eaters along the way. Though, with you in your company, it will be more a spectacle than a concern. We'll keep to the road and head east. I'm in your hands. It seems we have a fair distance to cover. Be on your guard of the Sin Eaters. Okay. Hey, speak of the devils. Nemu, the one on the left is yours. Oh, he's using black magic now, is he? Thank you. Wait a minute. Did he just teleport? Amazing. You two are really strong. It may interest you to know that Nemu is a great hero in this land in when she hails. Some would say the greatest. Okay. Really? Oh, you must have some stories to tell, Nemu. That she does. Tale to impress, inspire you in return. But by all means, have her regale you a few once our work is done. I can't wait. Ah, more of them. Stay behind this. No. No, you piece of shit. Nemu, focus on the enemy. I will protect our charge. Okay. Oh, now he's a healer. Oh, no, you don't. There you go. I don't know how much about fighting, but you two make a great team. Hey. Nemu is a team unto herself. I merely follow her lead. Well, it looks like you've been doing this for years to me. Is that so? I shall take that as a compliment. Very interesting. Did I say the wrong thing? Not at all. Your words are most heartening. Indeed. I feel like a young man again. You talk as if you're old. How long have you two known each other anyway? Not long. Well. Ah, there's even more of them! This is too close to Amity for comfort. Let's finish them quickly and move on. Oh shit. Alright. Hurry, this way! How much farther to the cave? Not far. It's just past this rise. Oh, I see the cave. Ah, I believe I see it. Again? It appears we are surrounded. Shots! Holy shit! Oh, he has a LB. Come on, get over here. Yes, good. Become the blazing stars and smite my foes. 'Tis done. Let us press on. Hey, nice. Oh shit, more? Just when we're about to get in there. One last push then. Shall we, Nemu? No, I won't let you. I will shield Kurut. Give the Sin Eaters everything you have. Bum, 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 bum. Oh! It's the Cypress music. What? Not good. Quickly spread out. It's a big one. It's massive. No! Not now. Oh, fuck. Dodge, please. Their tail will not end here. Don't die. If you do, I'll be next. No worries, I got you. There. Boom. We're alive! We're alive! Let's hurry inside before any more seniors come. Right. Follow me, please. I will take you to Durgar's Tuo, where the superior sulfur in the land may be found. If the terrain and stench are any indication, we are at the Tuo. Ah! There! Oh shit! The gogs! With their ugly, unkempt beards. If they realize we're here, they'll come after us. Best to take them down first. Be not so hasty, Kurut. The animosity between your two clans notwithstanding, I would not resort to violence unnecessary. I will use an enchantment to render you invisible. It will not fool Sin Eaters, but it will suffice to hide you from the eyes of men. While you are thus concealed, do you think you can find us the Urtzi? Aye, I'll dig up the choicest stuff there is. We should be much obliged. Without further ado then. Ooh! Ha! I can see straight through me! Right, a digging we go. Let us not be idle either. Though Kurut cannot be seen, he may still be heard. I would aid him by removing some of the few gogs from the field. To that end, Dream Powder. As you may recall, we use it for the rescue mission at Laxen Loft. We used it in Yulmore too. Truly. It seems our alchemists got a little carried away with our latest batch. But if it has been useful in our endeavors, then I have no cause to complain. Now then, I shall make you invisible as well, that you might steal close to the dwarves and give them a dose of the dream powder. Even should it fail to put them to sleep outright, it should render them drowsy enough to seek their beds. Say the word and I will cast the enchantment. Ready to begin? Very good. I can barely keep my eyes on it. Time to call it a day. Alright, cool. Goodbye! Last one. Better get some rest. Yep, go to sleep, man. All the dwarves have taken their leave. Good work, my friend. We have done all that we can. Let us wait for Kort's return. I'm back! This is the purest stuff there is. Think it's enough, or shall I go dig up some more? I dare say it will suffice for our purposes. You have our gratitude, Kort. Let us carry this back to... Oh no. You okay? Are you alright? Worry not. I shall be fine. Long as I have been away from the Crystarium, a little weakness is to be expected. I may also overexerted myself in the moment. To have this rare opportunity yet be unable to enjoy it to the full. Who goes there? Uh-oh. Ah! That's Glag, Cheek of the Nods. Gogs. You're one of the Thals. Go to sleep. Word was our miners were coming back drowsy, one after the next. I immediately suspected foul play. And what should I find here but Thal skulking about? It's a spineless act befitting of your limp beards. What? I won't stand for that insult. Our beards are soft and luscious and smell like freshly taped ale. Gog beards are dry and crusty and smell like a knocker's arse. Impudent whelp. Better a hobgoblin's nose hairs than the feeble floppy things you Thals have hanging from your faces. Like oil and water. This is not like to end of its own accord. Nemu, do you perchance have some dream powder left? Enough to put an end to this. Then let us put it to use and be on our way. Though something tells me we've not seen the last of their bickering. What the swivin? Snore, snore. Forgive me, Kort, but we need you to be calm as well. I'm sorry. It's just, when it comes to the gogs, I can't help but see red. You needn't apologize, my friend. You're here on our account, and we have naught but gratitude for you. Now that we have what we came for, however, it is time to take our leave. The Talos awaits its heart. Well, my friend, much as I have enjoyed our time together, I think it's best we split up, that we might accomplish our tasks more swiftly. I shall see the Earthseed safely into the hands of Chai-Nuzz. While I am thus employed, would you be so good as to deliver Korrit back to Tamra? My thanks, Nemu. Brief though it was, 'twas an honor to go adventuring with you. I shall see you back in Amity. Lolly ho! Glad you're back and in one piece. How did you fare with the Earthseed then? I got them all they needed. The Exarch's on his way to Amity with it now. Good to hear that young Korrit was of help. As it happens, a few others came forward while you were gone saying they wanted to do their bit as well. Given that you were building a Talos, we reckoned you'd be needing some mining tools. So we went and modified our spare pickaxes for use by bigger folk. Here, take these with you. Should be plenty to go around. From what our scouts tell me, there's a crowd gathering at the top rung already. Go and see that everyone has a pickaxe to swing, eh? Alright. Oh! 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 Oh my god! All the people I recognize are here! I remember him! No few free citizens wanted to help, but years of leisure meant that most were in no condition to contribute. Instead, they sent their fervent hopes for our success. Oh my god, he's so ready! Hi, Sheer! Alphino came and rounded all of us up. It's funny. I used to be afraid of you Morans, and yet here we all are. Oh! I remember you! You were there with Tesleen! Alize came looking for willing workers, so here I am. Hey, Ron. Worms! Get your worms! They're the best you'll taste of the side of the bright cliff. Live and juicy or cured or and crunchy. There's something for everyone. Hey, Jarek, Daft, Magnus. There I was thinking you lot had come up with the stupidest plan known to man. When I found out you've managed to drag old Chai-Nuzz into it. Once the job's done, I'll have to go and give the lazy sod a good heckling. A giant Talos? Can such a thing be done? Oh, be still my beating heart. Nemu, good to see you again. How have you been keeping? Look, Nemu, people from all over have come to help us quarry stone. And this isn't even all of them. As we speak, the volunteers Thancred and Reen recruited are being escorted to this work site. And by both Crystarium and Yomoran soldiers, no less. So as you can see, we have plenty of hands. There's just one problem. We don't have enough tools to put in them. We've been desperately trying to round up more, but we haven't had much luck so far. Here, I got you pickaxes. Pickaxes from dwarves? I trust you to have exactly what we need. Exactly when we need it. Well, what are you waiting for? Go and hand them out to everyone so they can get to work. Hey, here, Kaishir. We're ready to do our bit, Nemu. We just, need tools to do with it. Here you go. Pickaxes! Loads of them! Now we may work to all our heart's content. Hey! While I don't have many talents, I do have a strong back. And what strength I have, I'll gladly use for the sake of peace. We've got the ladder moving again, didn't we? If we join hands, there's no Talos we can't build. I still haven't repaid you and Alphino for saving me, and I'm not sure if I ever could. But that ain't going to stop me trying. I'm with you till the end. Come on, you lot! Look lively! You've come, Nemu, in case you're wondering. Guthjon is here too. Couldn't wait to start breaking rocks though, so he's gone on ahead. Blah, he could have at least left us a spare set of tools. Nope, got you right here. Oh, wonderful. Now we can be about it too. Hey! Quarrying isn't exactly my stock in trade, but this time I feel as though my wife will be here with me, guiding my hand. So let's make it happen. Let's build a world where everyone can live without fear. Where everyone has a place they can go home to. Right then, let's be on our way. What are you still doing here, Thaf? I thought you'd brought your own tools. I did. And I was about to head off when I saw Jarek. Oh gods. Oh gods. If this plan works and the giant Talos comes to life. Just imagine the size of the trolley it could push. Imagine it. Are you still raving on about that? How many times do I have to tell you? It's not that the Talos is for. Where the hells would the tracks even go? There's bound to be somewhere. You just need a little imagination. Seeing as the stoneworks is involved, maybe we could have a trolley added to the design. Enough! We're going to work. And if I hear any more about trolleys from you, I'll have you pushing one yourself. Long time no see, traveler. Are you waiting to be issued a pickaxe too? Nope, got one for you. Oh ho! You clearly weren't. And now neither are we. Rest assured, we will put these to good use and work very, very hard. Of course, one cannot work on an empty stomach, which is why I brought some tasty worms to share. As much as we would all enjoy a treat, perhaps the worms are best saved for afterwards? Greetings, Nemu. You may not remember me, but I'm one of the carers from the inn at Journey's Head. Nope, I remember you. After the knight returned to Aaaaaaa, we noticed a change in our patients. The transformation had halted in every one of them. Oh! I can't express what it did to mood of the place. We were still celebrating, days later, when who should come along but Alize. She said she sought the aid of those who believed in the Warrior of Darkness. We all answered her call right there and then. Of course, some few carers had to remain behind, but many of us came as could be spared. I too have great respect for the Warrior of Darkness. When we met, I'll be sure to treat them to a nice plump worm. Oh. My thanks, Nemu. With that, everyone is now equipped for work. To work. I think I'll go and join the soldiers standing guard over the volunteers. It would be a shame if they fell prey to the Sin Eaters after all the trouble we've gone through. Right. Let's see that this plan is a resounding success, for the sake of all of Norvrant. Well, my friend, it appears we are the only ones left here. If you know other pressing tasks, would you care to accompany me to Amity? There, Ysayeau is overseeing those who will imbue the Talos with magics. Come, let us join them at once. Hey, working hard, my dude. If the stone is laid out in this manner, the imbuing should begin. Ah, yes, here. Hey, Renar! Nemu, it does me well to see you again. When Master Matoya told us of the undertaking, we struggled to comprehend the enormity of it. Nonetheless, we have complete faith in you and yours. All that is within our power, the Knights Blessed will do. And as you can see by the presence of their people, the mill is of the same mind. Ah, good of you to join us. I'm pleased to say we have gathered ample help for imbuing. With Master Chai in the process of finalizing his design, I've taken the liberty of dispatching all hands to their positions. hurtle along as though I have my house in order. But quite frankly, this is the most disorganized mess of a project I've ever overseen. And I haven't spent nearly as much time as I would like on my calculations. So thou hast proclaimed loudly and frequently, Master Chai. Yet from my perspective, a layman's though it may be, haste notwithstanding, thou hast gone through to great lengths, abiding by proven methodology, to ensure the integrity of thy design. Aye, well, that's just the bare minimum that's expected of us at the Stoneworks. Though our glory days are behind us, I've not forgotten our time-honored traditions. Ah, but I should mention that the Exarch delivered the ore asked for. Earthseed, I believe he called it. In that quantity, I believe we can fashion a suitable heart for the Talos. And then everything will be in readiness. Or so I would like to say. Is there a problem? In a Talos of, well, any reasonable size, a single hive will serve to circulate ether throughout the chassis. But given the unprecedented proportions of that which we seek to build, I doubt that will be the case. By installing smaller and peripheral hearts at intervals, I believe we can maintain a stable ether flow, thereby solving the problem. However, we don't have enough ore for this purpose. Not for it, but to procure more, I suppose. Runar, mayhap now is a good time to bring them out. A moment, friends. There is something I would show you. Huh? I say, are these not heartstones? Oh, you didn't have to. They are the most prized possessions of we, the Knights Blessed, and these belong to our kindred who have left us. You didn't have to. Oh my god. Immersed in water imbued with fervent prayer, these stones harbor no small amount of magic. And we may imbue them with yet more prior to the installation on the Talos. But thank you. Being from a different region, these cannot be used for the main heart. The peripheral ones, on the other hand, I believe they will serve. Excellent. When Master Matoya spoke to us of the role we are to play, the Heartstones immediately came to mind. Of course, before bringing them with me, I made certain to consult my fellows first. After all, the stones bear the precious lives of those who have gone to the Sunless Sea. But we have now beheld the Sunless Sea with our very own eyes. And by the gentle lights that glimmer on the high, we know that there is peace beyond. Thus, we are also at peace. If our heartstones may serve to restore night to all the world, gladly do we give them. Thank you. So, Master Chai, if you could instruct us how to distribute the heartstones. Hey. And Nemu, for good luck, may I ask that you imbue one as well? Okay. Rest assured it is not difficult. Simply raise your hand and focus as you would when in tuning to the aetheryte. Imbue the jade-colored stone there, if you would be so kind. A familiar-looking heartstone appears to glow faintly. Huh. That will do. Thank you, Nemu. If this Heartstones appears familiar, it is because it belonged to Tadia. Oh. Yeah. Yeah, I remember. It bears the collective hope of the Knights Blessed. The hope that none shall ever be again, ever again to be sacrificed to those sin eaters. Right. I've identified the spots on the Talos where the stones are needed. See that they're amplified and they're amply imbued. Then install them as I've indicated on this diagram. Understood. We will set about the task at once. When the Talos awakens and the way to Mount Gulg is secured, we shall sally forth. It promises to be a trying climb, so take what rest you can in the meantime. We will see you soon. A moment, Urianger. You said that you would have measures ready in the event that our friend fails to contain the light. Do you? Holy shit. A contingency plan. Holy shit. Be assured that I do. All which I require lieth in this land. Lieth in this land. Okay. I trust you. And I swear to thee that thy trust is not misplaced. As ardently as I pray for the preservation of this world, so too do I pray for thy safety. So rest easy, my friend, and take as much ease as thou mayest, for better to be ready for the trials to come. I'm told the rock for the chassis is more or less ready. All corded and shaped and laid out. Just leaves the imbuers do their work. I'll continue checking my calculations up until the very last moment, but it's only a matter of time now. We managed to rally nigh everyone in Norvrent for this endeavor. That's a remarkable feat in itself. But will it be enough? Ugh, there's no point in worrying about such things now. I'll get back to my calculations. You, meanwhile, should go and rest as your friend suggested. My wife and the Exarch should be in the tavern. Why don't you join them? Oh, and Nemu? Thank you. Oh, you're welcome. You got this. The Exarch? He went outside a moment ago, my dear. I would have thought you'd seen him. He kept me company for a short while, and then he became rather pale. He's clearly been straining himself, the poor thing. Anyway, he excused himself, saying that he needed a breath of fresh air. Weak as he looked, I did offer to go with him, but he assured me he would be fine. I do hope he's alright. Oh shit. Oh, I found you. Oh no! Oh no! Are you okay? Are you okay?
The future is where my destiny awaits.
What? Are you okay?
Forgive me, I was lost in a dream. I needed some fresh air and thought to rest for a moment. It would seem I am more fatigued than I realized. Too much time away from the tower, I fear. It drains me, leaves my body frail and weak.
Oh.
Though, in truth, it is debatable whether I can still call this my body.
Is he showing his hood? Oh,
when first I turned my mind towards the salvation of the world, I came to the conclusion that it would take many long years,
Oh.
Many more than remain to me. And so I made myself one with the Crystal Tower,
Oh.
that I might live indefinitely.
Oh.
I am but an extension of it now. Hence my weakness the farther I travel, and the longer I am away. It has been quite a journey. But thanks to you, the end is in sight. My wish will finally be fulfilled. How goes the construction effort?
Pretty well.
Then this may be the last moment we have to ourselves for a while. Come, sit with me.
Okay.
Tell me, when all of this is over, what will you do?
Oh. We still have stuff to do with the Empire. I can't rest.
Ah, yes. Even should we succeed in forestalling the 8th Umbral Calamity, the spectre of war will remain. But to declare your intent with such easy resolve, you truly are a hero's hero, my friend. But whatever it is you decide to do, I have every confidence that you will do well. For you have the strength to forge your own path. You will leave countless lives better than you found them, and the souls you touch will never forget your kindness. Then, in trying times, when you question your worth and your choices, they will raise their voices to remind you of the difference you have made. And thus will your deeds come to affirm your path. Remember this.
What will you do when this is over?
When this is over, indeed. I once told you that there are things we can ill afford to lose. Things, I said, though in truth I spoke of a person. One who is unaware of the full extent of my plans. Though she deserves to know, I have good reason to keep my counsel.
Oh.
I have come to terms with this in my mind, yet my heart yearns to lay everything bare. For she is my inspiration, and I would give much and more for the chance to speak with her as friends, with no thought of concealment.
Oh. Oh.
Should she indulge me with her tales, I would regale her with my own, about my efforts in Northrend, perhaps. Though, ultimately, that tale is more yours than it is mine. Then, I would ask her about her next adventure, and if she should wish me to be a part of it, oh, how happy it would make me.
Oh. Oh.
Together we would travel the lands and cross the seas and take to the skies upon the eternal wind. My heart swells simply to imagine it.
Oh. Such a nice dream.
But all of this is contingent upon our victory in the coming battle.
That's true.
The people of this world have entrusted their hopes to us. We cannot fail them. Nor those who roused me from my slumber. Thank you for your company, my friend. Let us return to Amity.
Okay. Worry not, my friend. I am much revived for the fresh air. And your fine company, of course. Now then, let us turn our thoughts back to the task at hand. Meanwhile, in the Imperial Palace of the Source. Fuck, we're back here again. Your Radiance, I have taken the liberty of quashing the vile rumors that your heir is possessed by a devil. With the nation in the grip of war, we may rely on the patriotic zeal to prevent them from resurfacing. And what of Emmett Selk? He has taken himself to the First, to usher that world to its end. Or so I believe. He did not disclose the details of his mission, having ever preferred to work alone. Even to those who have known him since the beginning, his actions can prove unpredictable. I am no strangers to his ways. He joys in playing me for a fool. Full many times have I been convinced I was acting of my own volition, only to discover all was as he willed it. My dear grandfather. On the subject of your esteemed colleague, his last report, though brief, did contain one item of interest. You had doubtless wondered why the scions of the Seventh Dawn have not taken the field of late. It is because they are no longer in the Source. Shit! The hero of the scions has journeyed to the First, as have her comrades, albeit incompletely. Their bodies yet remained in the Source. This presents an opportunity. If we can defeat the Alliance prior to the Scion's return, we may eliminate their order at a stroke. Shit! 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 And with the Scions gone, none shall remain to thwart our plans. It will be but a matter of striking down the hero upon her homecoming. Which, lest you forget, is essential to the realization of our objective. Of both our objectives. Oh shit. Through Heidelin's meddling, our champions threaten to wrest the reins of fate from our grasp. The world is at risk of being dragged down in the false path. One which will never see man reclaim his true form. "'Tis unthinkable that he should supplant us, incomplete as he is. Such a devolution is abhorrent, and it must be stopped before it is too late." Ugh. The hours come, your radiance. Order your armies to march once more. Crush all who stand in your way. This is your heart's desire, is it not? To seize a victory that is yours and yours alone. For the future of Garlemald. Oh dear. You do not wear the mummers motley well. I was never one to take an interest in tedious conflicts. Is it Emmett? It is not. It's Xenos. The whereabouts of my one true friend, however, they interest me greatly. I but hope the beasts of this first are providing her proper sport. I would know every detail, Lord Xenos. Or would you rather I called you Elidibus? Yes. Unexpected. Most unexpected. The immortality should be within the reach of ones with a borrowed echo. You have undone yourself, Xenos Ye Galvis. Yep. That's your son! Ooh-hoo-hoo-hoo-hoo. I have no particular attachment to that name, but I am rather fond of that body. Without it, I cannot enjoy my hunt to the fullest. Your secrets or my flesh. I care not which you give me first. The choice is yours. You done fucked up now, didn't you?